Like,
Are we allowed to talk to my assistant coach about this?
yeah, you're listening to the podcast. We are in another episode of Meelo, Amigos. And we have two of the D1 soccer players here at Pittsburgh University. Introduce yourselves. Tell us like where you're from, like what you've been about, and we'll get into this.
I'm from Luis. You know, I just got here. I'm from Luis.
I'm from Luis.
You're from Chile. My guy.
No, cut it.
You said I.
Yeah, this is like a hot start.
Put that in the blue.
I am Luis.
Spookies.
I'm from Luis. I said I am Luis.
He said I'm from Luis. Hey, English is in his first language.
Sí, bueno, por favor, ¿qué coño pasa?
Alright, go ahead.
I am Luis. You know, I'm a freshman here. I'm originally from Venezuela, but moved to Texas when I was about 10 years old. So, no, but just whole life been about playing soccer, and just committed my whole life to that.
Alright, well, I'm Philip. I was originally born in Serbia, but I live in New York City. Yeah, same thing about soccer with me, same with you. I mean, just, that's the goal, that's the dream, you know, so we just keep going.
Dude, that's the attitude that you have to have.
For real, yeah, you gotta have that to succeed.
It's like
one
it
day,
for
you know?
you. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's about it.
Alright, well, let's jump into some of these questions and we'll just bounce off those. That's it. First one, it's a pretty easy one. The moment you're proud of. Could be on the field, off the field.
Definitely winning a national championship. Like when I was playing with back in my DA, like before college. So probably those would be one of those, or just big tournaments. I feel like.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's like coming into college as a freshman and stuff, you know, and starting to play right away with the team, starting games and stuff for me that was a big accomplishment for me. I think it's a moment I'm proud of, and like just getting those awards.
No, that's like hella impressive. Like any soccer player that plays college soccer will tell you, like if you're like a freshman,
You don't even play.
You come in to like get to know college soccer, get adapted to college soccer, get adapted to how fast it is, how hard it is.
Yeah.
So like
It's
if
like
you
a huge change.
if you ask
especially from academy.
if you ask anyone that has played college soccer, they'll tell you, they'll be like that, you don't see that very often.
Yeah. So you guys came in fired.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, you don't, like you really don't see that very often. It's so hard. It's for him to do that. I'd agree. It'd probably be my biggest moment.
It's great.
It is. It was nice.
Damn, bro.
Alright.
That's fucking sick.
Alright, so far in I guess D1 soccer and as like a D1 athlete, what's like the number one thing that you expected this experience to be like, but it hasn't been?
Does it need to be like with the sport? Or can it be
No, it could be outside of, it could just be college, like
Yeah.
social life in general.
No, for me, for soccer, like I could for being recruited. Like I thought, and I had the offers that showed that I was like, okay, like I'm one of the most recruited players, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could go. I have a ton of options while some kids have one or two, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me to come here, I was like, okay, like I'm the shit, you know. So sometimes I'd be like, but sometimes like it is frustrating, you know, because like you could be playing so good, you could be playing better than other people, and just because you're a freshman, like you won't get the same opportunities, you know. So like that's one experience that didn't like so much, but yeah, no, but it's good. It's growth. Like it's helped me grow. So I mean, I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel like I've had that experience as well, like growing up, like in my area, like, you know, small town, like, yeah, you're the shit, you're like the best player around, but as soon as like you hit like another level, you have to like re-humble yourself and like establish, okay, where you're at. Like no matter how good you are,
Start
like,
again
could have
from the
been,
bottom.
it's just like the way that the hierarchy goes, you're just like, alright, I have to start that shit over. And like I always hated that too, but like you just get in that groove.
No, but for him and me, for example, like playing back in academy, like we were the best players in our age group, the best players in the like in our state, you know, and like we'd be like one of the biggest in the country, and like we'd be like, okay, like we can do whatever we want, back like academy days. And then you get here, you're like, okay, like I can do whatever I want, but realization is you're playing against 23-year-olds, 22-year-olds, and they know more about the game. They're more physical, faster, stronger, and it's just like you just have to adapt to that.
And it's also like a new step. Like it makes you feel good because you're challenging yourself even more when playing against those older guys.
Yeah.
Because they have more experience than you, so it's always more fun to see
Where you're at.
where you're at compared to them.
Yeah.
So and then you just start building and getting better, and then you're at that level, basically. So.
That's dope. That's dope.
For me, I think it's like we talked about the last podcast. It was like about movies. When we watch in the movies, there's like crazy parties,
Like the
and-
college,
like the college,
stereotypical college.
yeah, like someone's like getting stabbed or some shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like coming here, I realized it's not like that at all. You know what I mean? It's like still mad fun and stuff. Like there are parts where everyone's like dancing and stuff, but it's more chill.
Yeah,
it's
it's not on the scale. Yeah. It's not on that
Yeah, I mean,
scale.
there's places though, like not it.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
You have an
That-
SEC
that
school.
does-
You'll have an SEC school, and they literally with big frats and big
Dude,
sororities.
fucking Alabama and Clemson.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah,
else.
like at UT. Like I'm so close. I'll go down to UT.
Like
It's just
Florida, bro. Fucking US, dude.
You go and you look at it, and you're like wow. You know,
Yeah.
just take it in.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's an experience.
It's a whole different thing. It's like another level.
Yeah, I mean,
Levels, bro.
we only
It's
have
like going up a level.
20,000 people. I mean, compared to a school Penn State has
It's
12.
hard.
No, but honestly, it's not bad. When we went to ACC for football, everyone went crazy.
Yeah, dude, they were burning couches here.
Everyone. I've never seen that many people like that ever here. So.
And you know where we were?
Yeah, on
On
the
a
bus.
fucking bus, bro.
Yeah, bus.
Instead of celebrating, having fun. Like,
We were all on the bus, just looking out the window.
We were looking at the stories everyone was posting. We're like, wow, we're fucking coming back there, and then we came to see.
I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no.
So
But
you're
what
going
about
back after you lost.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
what about for y'all as a student? What's something that you expected that wasn't that didn't turn out to be that way? You know, it's just normal students. Because I feel like I've never had that I've never seen that side. You know, because I've always had sports to fall back on. So.
I feel like one thing for me, especially as someone that's in the business school, is that whenever you think of college, you're like, oh, I'm gonna run into so many different people. But when you're in the business school here at Pitt, you're with just those students.
Yeah.
So then you just meet those kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that you talk to, that's their main group is the business area. But for me, I think I was fortunate freshman year to have been playing on the hockey team. So then I got to network outside of that, and then they brought me other friends.
mutual stuff.
Yeah, so it was a nice balance. of
It's
it.
cool how it works, right? You
Yeah.
know someone. And
Yeah. What about for you, Sam? What would you say?
I don't know. I'm trying to think it really hard, actually. I don't know. It's something that was different than what you thought it was
Did you
gonna
expect?
be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think when I was going to school that I would do something like this. That's for sure. I was I didn't realize how unafraid I had to be. I was so nervous about fucking drugs and stuff. And then I didn't need to be. Now we're just fucking vibing great. It's 2 o'clock and fucking midday.
It's crazy. It's crazy how our parents always tell us don't smoke, don't drink, this and that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not good for you.
That was a
And you just start to discover new things. You realize everyone does.
Now once I
There's
got
nothing
over
wrong
that
with
shit,
trying.
dude, my life's so much different now. And it's but I also don't talk about it to my parents. 'Cause I never could.
Yeah,
don't
I
have
never
to
could do that.
All right, this quick one. Best Disney princess.
First of all, oh my god.
Do you know any Disney princess?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna lie. Me neither. What kind of Disney princess?
It's Frozen one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
There's a blonde one in a blue dress.
Yeah, there's a.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Cinderella, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm done for
Cinderella.
that.
Yeah, okay. Cinderella, who else?
Sleeping Beauty? Is that one?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, okay, oh my god.
Look at him shoot.
Who else? Fuck. I got you. Give me a sec.
Jasmine.
Oh.
Oh, the mermaid.
What about the mermaid?
Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh,
Ariel.
Jasmine, though.
Oh.
Ariel.
Is the fucking mermaid, ain't she?
Oh, okay, go.
Isn't the
Oh, yeah.
girl angled thing?
Yeah,
yeah.
Rapunzel, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Nah, I'm gonna just say, okay, I'm just gonna say Cinderella, you know, keep it simple.
Okay, keeping it classy.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ariel.
Yeah.
I might go with
The
that one
mermaid.
too, actually.
Yeah, dude, I think, yeah.
She's
It was a
pretty
good
good.
one, but I think
That brown hair.
Yeah. And she looks like
Bella or
she's like maybe Rapunzel. You know?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't like the hair, you know. I think she
A lot of
just
hair.
cut it.
It's a lot of
just
hair.
cut it, trim it, just trim it.
Yeah, shoulder length.
That was a good one though.
Um, all right, celebrity crush.
Megan Fox. Or it was, and now it's Margot Robbie.
Mario Robbie.
Come on, that's like
Listen. Blake Lively.
okay.
Ooh.
Oh, yo,
Okay.
actually.
Lively?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yo, that movie is terrible, but her and Green Lantern, she was so bad, dude.
It's just Blake Lively. I think she's gorgeous.
She's so
stunning.
actually,
She's
yeah.
stunning. And then
I have to agree.
I don't know if I'm saying her, Esther Exposito from. Have y'all watched Elite?
No.
Or y'all got? Are you serious? Oh my god.
Okay, get a pick. I would say for me, Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
Yeah.
She's super skinny though.
Oh, really? I'm just.
I
find
find
that pretty bad. Oh God, yes. Okay, I changed my vote.
Wow.
Oh shit.
She's stunning.
Oh shit.
Her and Blake Lively are just different
Gorgeous.
breeds. Different breeds. And like, of course, Megan Fox. I'd be like her and Blake Lively. It's just.
I mean, you guys.
Nah, dude, I like that.
Yeah, just like Blake Lively's style. Can't beat it. Cannot beat it.
Alright, let's hit another one. Best and worst experience outside of soccer here at school.
Like outside of soccer.
Yeah.
Best.
I know worse though.
No,
Being on a
no,
scooter.
No, I don't know. There's a lot of worse ones. Best is probably like being on the soccer team, so going out with all the guys, but like outside of soccer, like just going out with all the guys and then meeting so many people off of them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I go out like with like all like the seniors and juniors and sophomores, like we'd all go out together, you know?
There's no like change.
So like I mean,
Dude, you know what? That's great.
yeah, because then I get
so
to meet,
nice.
I get to
Yeah.
meet sophomores,
Then
I get to meet juniors, I get to meet seniors, you know?
Yeah.
And like I know their friends, and then from their friends,
Everyone's boys,
go to their
basically. You know,
friends.
they don't like.
Dude, that's
So
great. And then on the field, like you project, like.
No, yeah, that's so like honestly, like just meeting so many new people because of this is like probably my favorite thing. My least, there's too many today. No, there really is. Like, not like my least.
Any recent ones?
I love them because like they're funny to me, you know, like looking back on it. But like it's not like I hate them, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like bad things that have happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A recent one. I don't know. I would just say the one time with me and him. We were down. We just got out of soccer. We were up the hill, like by the facility.
You know the scooters?
The
Yeah.
Scoobies.
The
This guy is the cheapest guy. in the
Dude,
world.
where is this story going?
So listen. So I ran out. Yeah. Oh no. He rents the spin this time, right?
Yeah.
And we're just like, okay, we're just gonna take one. So he rides it. I'm on the back. Just going down the hill. You
So
know.
one person driving, not two. You know?
We get to the peak.
You know the big-
Oh, not the peak.
the big hill?
We get to
Yeah.
we get to Fitzgerald, like in the middle of Fitzgerald, the peak. I'm like, Phil, slow down, bro. You're going kind of fast. He's like, okay. Like, Phil, slow down. You're going kind of fast. Like halfway through the ride.
And I'm
we're
trying
on-
to like. I'm literally trying
He's
to.
like,
take a
he's
break.
like, Louis, the break doesn't work.
I was like, bro, it doesn't
I
work.
said, Phil, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I was like, we were on the hill, like cardiac hill, like going down onto unhill traffic on Fifth.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, and this is summertime, so I'm wearing Birkenstock shorts.
Oh,
like,
not ready.
T-shirt.
You can't bail. You can't
listen
bail.
to me. Listen to me.
Oh my
Listen.
god.
This guy's driving, right? And we get we're probably like a good.
No Fifth Avenue?
Yeah.
So we're getting like mad close to
We're
it.
out- yeah.
We're at like halfway down this way, like going
Like
down
your
to Fifth
way?
Avenue.
Like
And there's
your way?
cars going.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, I expect there's cars going.
I
We're
scream
gonna-
at Phil.
How fast are we going? Like 30
No,
miles per hour?
not 30. They don't go that fast. Like 22.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
if
fast, though.
If that's a loss,
Bro,
it's
wait,
wait,
if
bro,
going downhill,
it was like
bro,
27
no,
miles.
bro, it's a spin. It can't go that fast.
Oh my
Like,
God.
no, but going downhill, bro.
Yeah, no, but listen, I don't.
But it was 27.
Oh, it's 25. 25.
Okay, sure. I tell you.
That's a shit ton for us.
It's
bro.
OD, like going with against cars at 25
So
miles
listen,
per hour.
so I'm like, I scream at him, I'm like, Phil, fucking stop! And he's like, there's no fucking brake. And at that point, I was like, okay, I don't want to die. So I put my fucking, I'm like holding up to bro, listen, he's holding up to I'm like this. I'm like this.
And I feel him dropping, going like that.
I put my foot down and I'm like trying to stop. My bird goes flying, so my bare foot is going. Oh, bro. And it's like, and I'm like slipping away from Phil. And then someone was like, oh, fuck it. And I like roll off the street, bro. Yo, I fell, bro.
Oh, you must have got fucking hurt.
Bro,
On his ass.
we had a game, like we had like a scrimmage or something.
Yeah.
The very next day, I tell Jay, I'm like,
Like his foot's fucked.
like it's like
Flesh.
It's flesh at the bottom of my foot.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my
And I'm like, yeah, like I just can't. I got this really bad blister. He was like, oh yeah, let me see it. And it's like flesh. He's like, huh. Like that doesn't look like a blister, but okay. Like he was so mad at me for like the next month. Damn.
No, that was a crazy.
No, it was-
How did you get up? You just were able to go through it.
When he fell off, it was the weight that was causing it not to break. So when he
Oh.
fell off, like a second, two later, I'm literally still holding it. And I'm like so close to
This guy, yeah, this guy's close.
I was so close.
I look up and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, this guy's down there.
Like I'm so down there, like literally whiskering away from the car.
Oh my God.
And I at the end, like I was like, yo, fuck. And then it started. I kept fucking pressing that shit, and it worked. And then
Wow.
I started slowing down, and like yeah.
Oh.
No, but
I was
honestly,
so scared. I would have jumped off as well.
yeah, bro. I mean, you
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
die, bro.
Oh my god, I fucking jumped.
Imagine we jump off and this spin just like goes into oncoming traffic and just everything
Just fucks them up, eh?
Oh. No, but bro, that was
so
that was bad.
That was what hell.
Dude, that would be so scary. Oh
It
my
was
God.
like close to that
Actually.
shit experience, bro. For
Yeah, you're like taking.
like
take,
you start
like,
thinking like,
breaths,
yo, am I
like-
about to die or no? Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, but bro, my heart's beating there, and like I have so much adrenaline that I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I will break your arm, like, and it won't hurt. But honestly, the funniest thing is that our teammate was walking the other way. Well, no, he was walking, like we crashed here, the sidewalks here. He's literally walking there, and I look up, I'm like this, I'm walking up like this, and I look up and he's just there laughing. I'm just like,
Oh my
You saw the
God.
whole thing. Like imagine
Oh
seeing
my
that from the
God,
side,
bro.
you know, as like a
Damn.
different perspective.
Dude, that's pretty
Oh
fucking
my
scary,
God.
dude.
It was terrible.
Wow.
Nah, but there's definitely been a lot of that. Like, oh, not bad, but ones like bad ones that I don't regret. Funny ones.
Yeah.
Fair. Oh, you failed.
Same.
No, for best experience.
Best and
Best
worst.
experience.
Or worst
We're
from
second
Okay,
That's such a long one, though.
That was good, yeah.
That was a mutual one. Which is
Yeah.
funny. My best experience, I would say, just getting to know new people.
No, it really,
Like it really is like helpful. I don't know what else. Like, I'm happy that my best experience.
No, but it's like adding up to that, like it's like we're athletes, you know. So it's literally soccer for us, classes, and then so we don't have all the stuff you do, like all the socializing. So like all our socializing is on the weekends, like whenever we go out to like go eat with friends or like teammates, stuff like that. Like that's where we meet up. So it is hard to meet people like that. So yeah, I'm glad it's so easy for us.
My best experience is also like going to like bars and stuff and like clubs and stuff. You know, I feel like that's been a lot of fun, and of course, connected me with more people. You know what I mean? So like, it's pretty cool.
That's what it's about. Do you have any irrational fears?
Irrational.
What do you mean irrational?
Like scared of spiders or something.
Like you really are afraid of stuff like that.
You know,
Why does no one fears, bitch?
I can't understand that word. I hate snakes. I don't like spiders either.
Definitely don't like snakes. I don't like spiders at all. But I still do.
I'm better with spiders than snakes though. Snakes are awful. If I see one just slithering, like coming to me,
Dude, I just fucking with those.
bro, I kick the shit out of it.
Alright, do you buy into like school spirit? No, you guys buy like the school spirit. You feel like. I mean, I feel like you guys go to like other people's games.
No. I feel like we, especially this year, you know, like when like our volleyball team is doing really good,
Mm-hmm.
and when our football team is doing really good, like we would all like be like, okay, so Saturday practice, Saturday morning, we'd be like, all right, so who's all going to the game, you know?
Yeah.
And, like
We'd
we'd all
set up an event, like a team event, to go support the other team, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
No.
It's always fun.
Yeah, no, it's like when
That's
you're
a little cross sport next year.
yeah, I know, it's fun. I loved it. I think I do, but
For sure. The athletes.
The athlete mixer. That's
It
what
was
I'm saying.
when we were in high school. We would go to like the girls' games and we would cheer so loud. We'd be like yelling at the refs and shit. And meanwhile, it's like all the parents would just like we're just like being super rowdy. One time we got fucking kicked out, and then we were like, well, I wasn't there for that time, but they were all up like on this like balcony that's like right above the field, and they just kept going. It was the funniest shit.
Gotta say that.
But it was gotta support the.
Gotta
girls'
support the
team.
troops.
Yeah, it was fun.
I feel like more so this year, like I've been more school spirit, made it out to more things, but I don't know, I just never really bought like much of paid gear.
no, I feel like it's a lot easier. Like whenever like you're at a big school, that's a good like football school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's like the biggest thing. Like I feel like that makes it so much easier because then it kind of makes you go out and like try and experience that and meet
Yeah.
new people.
Football games were really fun this year.
Yeah.
They were
really
good.
fun.
We stayed for like most of them. We stayed for like multiple times.
Yeah. What's something that regular students wouldn't understand about the student athlete lifestyle?
I think like how mentally tiring it is. Like it's like a lot to do with like coaches every day, you know, players. I feel like sometimes like it looks all fun to play, like to watch and stuff, but like the inside story of what's actually happening between the coaches, like the talks, the meetings, you know?
Mhm.
I don't think anybody can understand what goes to that because like me personally, I've been through like all types of meetings,
Mhm.
especially with Jay, you know, like they're good and bad meetings, you know? So like I've had a lot of experience with that and I feel like not a lot of people know about that with like players and like team, like, you know, other teams and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's like a big part.
No, I was gonna say that's like I wasn't thinking that one until you said it, and that's like really because like for me, for example, I feel like students sometimes look at us and they're like, oh, look, athletes, like they have it so easy. Like, look, we're working for all this, you know. But when in reality, we're waking up at 5 on a Friday, 5 a.m. on a Friday, 5 a.m. on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on Thursday.
Plus we gotta wake up for treatment Saturday.
So like we're literally like it's so booked for us. It's so mentally tiring because then on top of that we have classes,
Mm-hmm.
and then we also have to have meetings, like he said, and we have to go treatment on Saturday at 7 a.m. You know, so it's just like
no sleeping time, no sleeping, like, and those meetings like with the coaches and stuff, they get so mentally frustrated,
Yeah.
and like, you know, when especially when something's not going your way or the way you want it to go, like, it really gets to you. Like, it's like a lot of frustration.
Yeah. I can see
no,
that.
and even like I feel like they're like some students like can say they're depressed or like stuff like that or overwhelmed or have so much anxiety, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then like that's just them doing school. Like
Mhm.
imagine one of an athlete like he can't get any minutes, like he's like struggling to do everything's on top of him, and they're like, and he has that on top of school.
Mhm.
Like imagine like how he feels sometimes. You know?
How do you guys like? How would you say you like overcome that mental strain?
Yeah, what kind of attitude do you have to have?
Yeah.
So
An
that,
attitude, I think it's all the situation. Like with experience, you get better and better with it. You know, with like knowing how to react and stuff. You know,
Mhm.
like you always gotta be smart, and your reaction is what matters to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't really know like how to overcome it or something. You
You know,
know,
I feel like talking it out. Like you find like one of like a guy in the locker room. Let's say you're like really close to them. You know, you start trusting him. You tell him, you're like, okay, like listen, like I know you've been here like for a while. Like you're one of the older guys. Like how did you overcome this? You know,
Mhm.
how like I'm trying to talk things out. Like tell you how I feel, this and that, and like have him help you. You know,
Mhm.
because I feel like as an athlete, you want another athlete there to tell you that. So
Yeah. That's good off.
Yeah.
So you know, like what did you
The
do?
older guys, it's nice to be around.
Yeah, no,
so
but
for
I
sure.
told him mad stories, like so many stories
Yeah, like,
about like what to say.
For me as a freshman, like having the older guys on the team, like I honestly would like I wouldn't be like I'd be in so much more trouble.
Mhm.
Like not even trouble, just I wouldn't know how to act because of them, you know?
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't know how to like deal with the situation.
It's ridiculous how like strenuous that is. Just,
Yeah.
Like, be on it.
No, because they went exactly through what I went through freshman year, but now they're literally about to graduate, you know?
Mhm.
So they're like, okay, they were depressed freshman year, like how did it get better, how did it get worse, how did it get better, you know?
Mhm.
So then you're like,
So
okay.
you're depressed, bro?
Wait, so
You haven't coming over enough, you know?
I'm curious. So is the coach like a mean dude, or like all the coaches mean, or are they just like that's
I think
something
like everywhere
Yeah,
you go
as a coach.
as a college like
Yeah.
coach, like
they're gonna
first of all you have like a lot of pressure on you. Like they're not gonna be nice, you know.
But they want you,
They want you to
be
do
your
well
best.
and
They
to
want you to be your
succeed.
best.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be really hard on you.
But I think that's what it takes to be a good coach, you know?
yeah.
No, that's like my best coach.
When you get yelled at, you know, when you get yelled at, when you have that little fear from the coach's side, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't want to be relaxed
Yeah.
because then you're just
Yeah, you won't be on
you
your
don't want to give
toes.
a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? Now you have something to like kind of be afraid of. Not that's the way to say it, you know. And like
Just the respect that comes with like
Yeah.
the intimidation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially like our coach, he's been a college coach for over like 20
That
years.
dude, yeah, he's
Over
yeah.
20 years, he's old, yeah. And imagine how much experience he has, you know? It's like if he acts mean or whatever it is, it's for a reason.
It's
you
because
know
we
what I
should
mean?
be doing better. He expects better from us. He knows we can do better, so I like our first coach.
Yeah, gotta love that. So Bear versus Tiger, who's winning?
That's a good matchup.
I think Bear.
I go Bear.
Yeah,
Tiger.
Easy. Bear, you can just
I go Bear. He's too big.
jump on top of him and start tearing him
But
up.
tigers are also big.
Tiger's also big.
Like, if
bro.
we're talking about like a big tiger,
Hey, we're talking about a big tiger. That's like.
Yeah, but Tiger's like.
I think a bear
I feel
would
like
be
a bear's
500
claws
pounds.
would be.
But listen to me, a tiger only has a mouth. Bear has
No, they have claws too, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't know.
but
They don't know how
not
to grab him like a bear. Like a bear has like a
a
bear.
bear is fucking.
Yeah, bear is
is
just
this
like-
A
big.
bear can give you a bear hug. A tiger can't give you a bear hug.
I think a bear would also like, and plus he weighs more. You know, he's bigger.
It'd be like
Tiger's
more of
fast.
a, it'd be more of a one shot for the bear.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it just has to look
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's bear.
Tiger's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
quicker.
How about Ngannou versus Game? Who you got?
What is this about?
Never mind. UFC this week, coming this weekend.
Oh, I
I thought you were talking about like a video game or something.
No.
Like some fighting
about a movie, bro. Nah, not cool.
So Bear.
I'd go Bear.
Alright then. Favorite food growing up.
Oh, I would answer fruit.
Food growing up.
Fruit growing up.
I don't think it's like one specific thing for me. I think it's like Venezuelan food. Like ever since I left, like so I don't have it like
You miss it?
I don't have it as much as I like
Yeah,
I have
you
I
miss
have it over
Their
there.
childhood, right?
And let's and so like
What's a staple?
a staple?
Yeah, like a traditional, like a classic meal.
Oh, okay.
A staple.
I've never heard of that.
Look, never told you because we neither. So that's how you were not gonna know what you meant by that. You know what I mean? So that's what's happening. Because I understand that you.
That's it.
Arepas. Arepas, probably for me.
What are arepas?
It's like
Those little, like, I'm gonna mess it up. No, like rice tortillas.
I don't know,
Like
like
an empanada.
it's like an empanada is another one. Tequeños, cachapa, which is pretty much like a corn pancake, and you
Okay.
can just stuff it with whatever you want, so like ham, shredded cheese, like anything you want, and it's so good. But yeah, I think it's just a lot of things. I don't know.
What's your favorite word to say in Spanish?
Oh.
Ay.
I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. Because with the guys in the locker room, we'll just be talking. We'll just say random words. We'll be like, bro, ¿qué coño pasa? Hostia, no joda, ¿qué coño me haces? Entonces, exactly. So I feel like it's just like, I don't know. There's a lot. I don't think I have like a single favorite word.
Alright, fair.
Me, I think it would be the Serbian like pie.
Yeah. So like back when you were a child.
Yeah. But it was like the Serbian pie is still here too, like it's like with cheese, whatever you want, spinach. It's so nice. Yeah, so nice.
I think if I had to pick something, it'd be like with my mom like made ribs. If she made ribs, I would eat. I don't know, that was always my fucking. I enjoyed that. It's a good one. Some nice ribs.
Something with rice and beans. Rice, beans, and chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never disappoints.
Like a nice,
It's different.
some plantain.
Never disappoints. Never disappoints.
After you just said that, I'm really hungry right now.
Yeah, bro. Alright, last one. Funniest teammate, give us some stories.
Ooh,
Teammate?
Yeah.
Good class question.
Like funniest, or they just act like they're.
Like, it can be whatever, bro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Funniest teammate moments. I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of funny guys. Me and Phil, I'd be on the list.
Definitely.
By the way we act and what the stuff we say.
Huh?
Just like both by how we act and what we say.
Yeah. No, we're one of the funniest guys actually. We're like jokesters.
Joe's pretty funny. I think Joe's funny.
I think Joe's hilarious.
Dude, he is
I think
funny.
Joe's so funny.
He's
He's
so-
I think
No,
Joe's
he's
so
just
funny.
a kid.
He's
such
sending
an
some
idiot.
funny snaps.
Yeah, bro,
Time.
he's such a goof. I love it.
Oh.
I mean, I would say Velko.
Velco's hilarious.
From like last year, yeah. I've known him for 9 years now. We've been boys ever since. Like, bro, but he's mad funny.
I think Kate's funny.
Kate?
I think
Kate
by
is
how he acts when he's
really funny, yes.
Kate is weirdly funny.
Weirdly funny, yeah. But
But
genuinely funny, I think I would say Velko for me, yeah.
yeah, Velco's hilarious. But I mean, he wasn't hilarious to everyone, you know?
Okay.
Like he had to take a certain person to like think Velco was hilarious.
Mm.
Happened to be me and Phil were both that person.
Yeah. I got you. Alright, well that wraps this up.
That's alright.